Maya was an ordinary young woman who dreamed of speaking English fluently. She believed that learning English could open new opportunities and change her future. Although many people doubted her dream, she refused to give up. She lived in a small rented room and worked in a clothing shop. Every day she spent long hours folding clothes, helping customers, and arranging the shelves. Her salary was just enough to pay her monthly expenses. Whenever customers spoke English, Maya became nervous. She smiled politely, but often asked another employee to help them. Every time this happened, she felt disappointed and wished she could speak with confidence. One evening, while returning home on the bus, Maya heard two college students speaking fluent English. They laughed, shared stories, and spoke confidently. Maya listened quietly and imagined herself speaking like them one day. That night, she opened an old notebook and wrote one sentence at the top of the first page. It said, "My life will change when I become fluent in English." She looked at those words every day for motivation. The next morning, Maya decided to change her daily routine. She woke up an hour earlier, listened to English stories, and repeated every sentence aloud. At first, her pronunciation was not perfect, but she kept practicing without feeling embarrassed. Days slowly turned into weeks, and weeks became months. Maya learned a few new words every day and tried to use them in simple conversations. Little by little, she noticed that understanding English became easier than before. One day, Maya saw a job advertisement for a customer support executive. The salary was much better, but the interview would be completely in English. She felt nervous, yet she decided to apply because she wanted to test her progress. Before the interview, Maya practiced introducing herself in front of a mirror every evening. She answered common interview questions, corrected her mistakes, and spoke a little more confidently each day. Her confidence grew with every practice session. Finally, the interview day arrived. Maya took a deep breath before entering the office. She reminded herself that this time she would not run away from English. No matter what happened, she would give her very best. The interviewer welcomed Maya with a warm smile and asked her to introduce herself. She felt nervous for a moment, but she remembered all the practice she had done. She spoke slowly, clearly, and with confidence, surprising even herself. The interview continued with more questions about her work experience, strengths, and future goals. Maya did not know every difficult word, but she answered honestly using simple English. The interviewer appreciated her confidence and positive attitude. 2 days later, Maya received a phone call while she was working in the clothing shop. The company offered her the job. Tears of happiness filled her eyes because it was the opportunity she had dreamed about for so long. On her first day at the new office, Maya met people from different cities and countries. English was the common language everyone used. She was nervous at first, but her colleagues encouraged her to speak without worrying about mistakes. Every conversation at work became another lesson for Maya. She learned new words, improved her pronunciation, and became more comfortable speaking with customers. Instead of fearing English, she slowly started enjoying every conversation. After a few months, Maya noticed many changes in her life. She could understand English movies, read simple books, and communicate with people from different countries. Something that once seemed impossible had now become part of her daily routine. Her manager noticed her dedication and excellent communication skills. One day, he invited Maya to lead a small team meeting. Although she was nervous, she accepted the responsibility and completed the meeting successfully in English. Outside the office, Maya's confidence also began to grow. She made new friends online, joined English-speaking communities, and even helped tourists who visited her city. Every small experience made her believe more in herself. One evening, Maya looked at the old notebook she had carried for years. The first page still said, "My life will change when I become fluent in English." She smiled because those words had finally become true through patience and hard work. Maya realized that English had given her more than a better job. It had given her confidence, courage, and the ability to express herself without fear. The biggest transformation was not in her language but in the person she had become. One afternoon, Maya visited the same clothing shop where she had worked for years. Her old manager smiled warmly and congratulated her on her new job. Looking around the shop brought back many memories of the days when she dreamed of a better future. While talking to her former co-workers, Maya noticed a new employee who looked shy and quiet. The young woman admitted that she wanted a better career, but was afraid because she could not speak English confidently. Maya saw her younger self in those words. Maya smiled kindly and said, "Don't wait until your English becomes perfect. Start speaking with the words you already know." She explained that confidence grows through practice, not by waiting for the perfect moment to begin. The young woman asked Maya how she had become fluent. Maya explained that she never studied for 10 hours a day. Instead, she practiced a little every day, listened carefully, read simple stories, and spoke English without being afraid of mistakes. Inspired by Maya's advice, the young woman started learning English every morning before work. She carried a small notebook just as Maya once did. Every day she wrote new words, simple sentences, and useful expressions to practice later. Several months passed, and Maya continued working hard at her new company. Her communication skills improved with every meeting, every phone call, and every conversation. She realized that learning never stops, no matter how fluent you become. One day, the company announced that a representative would be chosen to attend an international business conference. Many employees wanted the opportunity because people from different countries would be attending the event. To Maya's surprise, her manager selected her. He said, "Your confidence, positive attitude, and communication skills make you the right person for this responsibility." Maya smiled proudly because she knew how far she had come. At the conference, Maya met professionals from many countries. She introduced herself, shared ideas, asked thoughtful questions, and listened carefully to others. Every conversation helped her learn something new and made her world feel much bigger than before. As Maya returned home that evening, she looked out of the airplane window and thought about her journey. She remembered the frightened girl who could hardly answer one question in English. Now, she had spoken confidently with people from around the world. She quietly thanked herself for never giving up. Weeks after returning from the conference, Maya received another exciting opportunity. Her company promoted her to a senior position because of her dedication, excellent communication, and willingness to help others. She accepted the promotion with gratitude and promised to continue learning every day. With her new role came greater responsibilities. Maya trained new employees, guided fresh graduates, and encouraged everyone to speak confidently during meetings. She always reminded them that making mistakes was part of learning and should never be a reason to stop trying. One day, a young intern nervously said, "Ma'am, my English is very poor. I don't think I belong here." Maya smiled gently because those words reminded her of the fears she once carried in her own heart. She told the intern about the days when she couldn't answer interview questions and was afraid to speak even one sentence in English. The intern listened carefully and realized that every confident speaker has a story of struggle behind their success. Maya encouraged the intern to practice every single day. She suggested reading simple stories, listening to English conversations, learning a few new words daily, and speaking without worrying about small mistakes. She explained that consistency is more powerful than perfection. Months later, the same intern confidently delivered a presentation in English. After the meeting, everyone applauded with smiles. The intern thanked Maya and said, You didn't just teach me English. You taught me to believe in myself. As Maya walked home that evening, she realized that true success is not only about getting a better job or earning more money. Real success is helping others grow, sharing knowledge, and giving people the confidence to chase their dreams. Looking back, Maya understood that English had opened many doors. It helped her communicate with people from different cultures, build meaningful friendships, travel with confidence, and discover opportunities she had never imagined when she first started learning. She also realized that becoming fluent did not happen overnight. It was the result of hundreds of small efforts, learning new words, practicing every day, making mistakes, correcting them, and refusing to quit even when progress felt slow. If you are learning English today, remember Maya's journey. Your life may not change tomorrow, but every word you learn, every story you read, and every sentence you speak brings you one step closer to your dreams. Believe in yourself, stay consistent, and never stop learning. Because your own success story may already be beginning today. Fluency in English is not just about speaking a language. It is about gaining confidence, creating opportunities, and becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching MiniRA English Stories. See you in the next inspiring English story.